What up, bitches? Omega Mac and X here. And fucking computer. I want to touch base on one particular thing that Darkhorse said. You know, because he counteracted everything he said, but he really didn't. But one thing that he did mention that I finally was pretty much my main point. You know, because my main point is I bash The Rock, and it's okay. Well, it's okay to bash and praise The Rock, but it's just the way I go about it. You know, and I just want to say, well, before I get into it, I am a Rock fan. Okay. I'm a fan of old Rock. I was a fan of The Rock when he came back for 2012. When he came back in 2013, he pretty much sucked. In my opinion, he had a very, very, very few great moments. Like, I feel that he still owned Cena in his promos when he was going pre-WrestleMania 29. That PG piece of shit Rock owned Cena in his promos going into WrestleMania 29. And as far as CM Punk goes, one night Rock owned him. The other night I feel CM Punk owned him. You understand? And as far as the cover goes, when I was bashing that, I don't take it too seriously, but it is symbolic to show how WWE is pretty much kissing The Rock's ass so bad. You know, they make tributes about him damn near. I know he did a lot of good shit for the company. I know this. I know it. You understand? I watched the same shit that Darkhorse watched. I saw he did great shit. He had great memories. I seen it. But not to bitch too much about the fucking cover, I just thought, hey, why not put someone else on there? Like The Shield. Brock Lesnar, AJ Lee. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the whole thing about the cover thing. The second cover vid, I already explained that. But, yeah. That's my thing about me being a Rock fan. Now, when he says I had to do it respectfully, it's like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are telling me that I have to bash someone respectfully? Or if I talk about anybody, I have to do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do shit respectfully. This is my channel. This is YouTube. This is freedom of speech. If I want to make a vid that plainly says fuck The Rock, I'm gonna do it. But if I want to make a vid saying I love The Rock, I'm gonna do it. And there's only one choice that you can do about it, and that's not a goddamn thing. You understand me? You know, and it goes back to, well, it's no secret who I'm talking about, and I hate to even mention him while I'm doing this shit. But, you know, a person made a vid on here saying pretty much fuck The Rock. You and a few other people got anally probed about it just because they didn't bash him respectfully for him speaking his mind. Even if it was for shits and giggles, it still was him just speaking his mind, doing whatever the fuck he feels. Kind of like the same thing you believe in, Darkhorse. You feel me? And that is fucking bullshit. And talking more about it, I've lost friends. I feel I have lost friends, close friends that I feel I would call brothers, as you would say, over this topic about me, the way I bash The Rock, or me bashing The Rock, period. I feel that way. And also feel that I've lost friends because I like the wrestling Jesus and I support him. You understand? And that is fucked up. That is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, me supporting WJ and me bashing The Rock has nothing to do with the friendships that I have with a lot of people that I have on here. You understand? That is bullshit. we should be able to do whatever the fuck we want to do. Or take for instance, let's say if I were to bash Stone Cold the way I bashed The Rock, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't say shit about it and you would just brush it off and be like, whatever, that's cool, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? But if I do it with The Rock, I have to show respect. I don't gotta respect nobody. Expect for no wrestler, especially a man that pretty much I feel don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to respect nobody in wrestling. I really don't. I don't have to show respect. If I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because these are wrestlers. These wrestlers, I'm pretty sure, I'm positive. You know what? I'm not even going to say pretty sure no more because you're going to take it to the heart. But I'm positive that they don't give a fuck about us. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They don't. They're not at home saying, thank you, Omega, for defending me. Or, fuck you, Omega. You just bashed me. I'm going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And you also said that you feel that I don't want to feud. I really don't. But it does hurt me that, through all this time, I've been talking with you. Not really too much, but there's been more occasions where, we bullshitted and talk and joke. And then when I make a vid about why Rock should be about the cover of her, and then when I say something to you, my vid to you, all of a sudden you don't like me. You try to like me, but you never liked me and all this shit. Which really got to me here. Not crying over it, but just saying it really did. So I feel there is a bigger issue that you have with me. And with that being said, I have a proposal for you. Well, really a choice. I really, we could go, I like to, first off, I have two choices. Number one, I like to turn a good, bad, really, really fucked up situation into something good. But since you're saying that you pretty much you defend The Rock all the way his whole damn career, even last year, I say some of the things he did his last year were bullshit. And I would like to make a vid saying why it's bullshit, and we can have a debate about it like we did when The Rock walked out. You know what I'm saying? We can have a debate about that. Just turn this shit into a debate about why I feel The Rock's last year was bullshit and you feel it was good. Or we could turn this into the real issue that you have with me. Leaving The Rock out of it, leaving wrestling out of it, just you and me. Because either way, I just don't give a fuck. I would like to see the real issue you have between you and me. You may have addressed it, but I feel this goes even deeper. But I would like to hear the real issue that you have with me. But really, real shit. This is all of the YWC is about wrestling. So how about we turn this? I would like to have that to be turned into wrestling. About wrestling, i.e., about The Rock's last year. So as far as the debate goes, that would be fun and entertaining, and that's what I would like to do. But as far as drama goes, I just don't give a fuck anymore. Real shit, I just don't. Alright? So yeah. Do what you do. It's your move, Darkhorse. And I will be waiting. Magic out.